I thought we got back to who we are on both ends of the floor, forcing turnovers defensively, and then sharing the basketball on the offensive end. And it's great to be able to see the tone we set early, forcing 11 turnovers in that first quarter, and you kind of saw the waves we were able to throw at them with Abby and Diamond in the first, then Shy in the second, and then obviously Nay was huge in the second half. So nice, obviously, to get our freshmen some minutes in conference play as well as they continue to grow. And we knew this was an important game for us. Rutgers was coming in here with some motivation, winning the last two, and so an important game for us.
We're gonna take questions for the players first. We just have an autograph section to get to, so we're gonna get them out of the way. Scream your name.
1,000 points means a lot. I mean, great credit to my teammates for finding me and giving me open looks, but it means a lot to be, my fifth year in college, so I feel great. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I knew I was like within. I didn't know exactly if I was like 1 or 2 points shy, but I seen Abby coming down, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get Abby a quick three." But uh, the bench was screaming at me, and I was like, "Well, I guess I'll shoot it." And it went in, so it feels good.
Yeah, I think we really came in with the mentality, and we've been practicing it, all week, was to really come in, be aggressive, high hands, and we actually were working on in like practice how to try and like steal the ball without like fouling. So how to like effectively like when they dribble it, like go for the ball, fundamental stuff. And so I think that kind of just translated really well, and it definitely helped us find the momentum in that first quarter leading into the second third quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like JaVale McGee out there for a little bit. Just bad play after bad play, but no, I think I just tripped over like the wax floor. It definitely gets you a few times. We can put together a whole compilation of like me, E, and other people falling, just randomly during practice. So I need to be better about that. Yeah, I think that it's definitely encouraging for me in terms of how I'm able to find the hot hand if it's not me, if it's not Diamond, and I think that that's just something I need to be better at for the team, especially as when teams sink in as I try and attack the basket, and I need to be better about kicking it out, not taking a bad shot. So I think it's definitely like an encouraging thing. I love to see the seven, but it would not have happened if May hadn't caught fire.
Yeah, I think for one, our press, like really worked on. We had a roll there in the third quarter, but I think pressing gets us going. When we kind of sit back out of our press, we kind of get a little stagnant, a little lazy to be harsh. But I think being in the press gives us momentum, gives us skills to score, so we can ODB.
Yeah, it's always good when you can find momentum by just your energy plays. Forcing a 10-second backcourt call or to get those 50-50 balls, to get those offensive rebounds. And credit to Lab, she's been really really good on the boards for us, and Faith as well. But yeah, I think it's good to turn over a team, and it just helps with momentum, which is really what we need going into a five away game week or couple weeks. So
I
5 days, sorry. That would be crazy.
Okay.
For sure, I think our identity for the first half of the season, but as a team, is really just our transition basketball, our offense. But I think what we're learning about ourselves every day is that we can really defend and get really great momentum. I'm always using the word momentum because that's something that we've really emphasized the past couple of weeks. But yeah, it's just really good to be a I guess two half team, offense and defense, and that's going to help us down the stretch when we play really good teams and when we have to get stops.
We'll go to Lauren on Zoom for a couple for the players.
Hold on one second. Yeah.
Renee, on practice, how rewarding is it to see the success and the hard work you all work on in practice come to fruition during the game?
It feels great. I think we really tried to lock in, like coming off of our road loss from IU. There were like a lot of things that we learned about ourselves, but also we knew that we could clean up. It was a very winnable game, but I think we were focusing on our defense, focusing on rebounding, boards, just things like that.
Let's go to Olivia and then wrap up with player questions for me.
So this is for, I guess both of you. After the loss against Indiana, coach really talked about the turnover ratio. So, guys, and how you weren't exactly trusting the process. How did you take what you said on Thursday to heart and kind of try and come back and change going into today's game?
Yeah, I think that for us, one of our key, just key statistics that we really emphasize going into each game is our assist to turnover ratio. And what we've noticed is when we have more assists than turnovers, we win. So we always try and emphasize just moving the ball around and finding the best shot, being patient, not forcing bad ones. So yeah, we're gonna keep working on that and keep emphasizing that.
Go ahead, Andrew.
And then for both of you, defensively speaking, last time you guys went up against this group, after a strong first quarter, split the press, and kind of when you came back from the beach, today you guys kind of seem to be locked in defensively without kind of game plan, execute on it differently, maybe knowing more about your team and how they were able to, kind of go against you guys last time.
Yeah, I think it definitely does help playing the team twice, but we did want to clean up the mistakes that we had from playing them last time, and the lulls. I think at the end we kind of got complacent with the score, and so we really wanted to work on that and mistake response and just the little things.
Nope. Well said.
We'll go back to questions here.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Sign those autographs. Hey. Yeah. I mean, that's where you see, kind of the competitiveness of your team, the character, and terrific response. It started in our film session and followed through to today. And I mean, we kind of led Diamond with this autograph session with the amount of kids that want to see her. I mean, she set the tone for us. I couldn't be more proud of the practice she had yesterday to really set the tone in the way she played today. I mean, 17 points and 6 boards and 5 steals, and I thought she just played one of her most complete games on both ends of the floor, and just really kind of getting understanding. She was very upset after that game, and kind of understanding just that trust that she's got to get with her teammates. We're trying to get them there, and at least we had the opportunity to be able to do that. I'm trying to spot below them, give other people blows, and kind of see if they can build some trust and what we need them to be able to do. So, it's been a journey. Yeah, I mean, she sets the tone up top there, and her energy, both her and Lav. But I thought she was terrific with really, being aggressive and allowing us some. That was an area we worked on yesterday in practice, was trapping and kind of closing those traps. And again, I thought that was really intentional by the group of taking what we did in practice yesterday to the floor where we thought we could exploit them. I thought the doubling on ball screens late clock, that's something we haven't been able to do. So we're growing. We're growing defensively, which is nice that we can throw a lot of different things at teams when we see a scout. Yeah, yeah. I think obviously the consistency of Nay and Lav and their upperclassmen, that's been huge. Our freshmen are taking longer than expected. Usually by January now, you should be in some kind of rotation and some kind of flow. So we need them. We have high expectations for them, and need them to continue to keep trying to take advantage of when minutes. But even practice, consistent practices to build that trust, because if we want to go where we need to go, I mean, a 7-player rotation, we need to have more depth than that. Yeah, big. I mean, that's we're long, athletic, and competitive. So being able to be able to set that tone defensively, especially all these great teams in conference play. It allows us to have more possessions. You look at we shot the ball 79 times to their 53. So it just allows us to really get our DDO going. Yeah, definitely intentional in that area as well. I think when we get paint touches and reversals, good things happen for us. So, I thought, I thought we smoked a lot of layups early that we need to be able to improve on. But, like when we get inside out and ball reversals, good things are in store for us.
Lauren, we can take a couple questions on Zoom for Coach.
Let's start with Andrew.
Hey, Coach, so you're speaking about the response your team has had earlier. You guys have 4 now after losses this season, getting almost 80 points in all of those losses. So how can you speak to how the players are starting to receive those messages and they're willing to respond after so awesome get some.
Yeah, it's, really, really pleased. This group has always has shown that in our losses. Luckily, we haven't had to go through that much, but they are I thought the biggest thing yesterday was the accountability just through film and on the practice court. So they're fast learners, and they want to be great.
Thank you.
Yep.
Let's go to Olivia.
Hey, Coach. So, in your opening statement after the game against Indiana, you talked about the negative assist to turnover ratio, and you said you should be trusting the process. 24 assists today, season high for you guys. What does that show about your team's ability to come back and go back to your way of sharing the basketball?
Well, I think it says that they hate to lose, and when they do trust the process, great things happen for us. And the beauty is we're going to continue to keep having more games that are going to test this and our trust level. But again, in a game like today, to be able to see that bounce back so quickly, is big, and I think it continues to reinforce what we look like as a team when we understand sharing the basketball.
Hey, Coach. As you all prepare on a two-game road trip, what do you hope your team takes from this victory as you all hit the road next week? Or this week, sorry.
Yeah. Well, obviously, going on the road and in league play is really tough, and back to back with Wisconsin and then Nebraska, who gave us our first conference loss at home. So I expect we'll be highly motivated, and I think they want to continue to win and play the right way and play both ends sides of the ball. So. Hopeful that in these difficult environments that we'll come ready to play.
And with Renee, 1,000 points, that's at least three players that have achieved career benchmarks this season. How rewarding is that for you to see your player accomplish, such great milestones?
Yeah, it's really rewarding because these guys put in a lot of work and a lot of work behind the scenes and in their college careers. So love seeing that it's happened here at Maryland for all of them and very well deserving.
Thank you.
Thank you.